Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Alinga Sise of Herb and Harvest Organic Farm. For all of you who have subscribed to my YouTube channel, I am so grateful. And for those who are still new, please consider subscribing to the YouTube channel. Click on the notification bell so that you never miss out any upload. Share this video, comment in the comment section down below, and I will be so grateful. Today, I want to share with you some of the challenges that you are likely to face in this project if you do not plan well. I'm really preaching a lot about the beauty of poultry farming, about the use of herbal remedies, but we should also not forget that there are also challenges in this project. And that is why today I really want to share with you some of the challenges that are in this project. And if you've not planned yourself well, or if you're not careful, you will end up falling the victim. So that is why I really want us to really be, to have all the knowledge before you start this project. I want you to go into this project when you are well versed with everything. So today I want us to look at some of the challenges that are facing this project, and that has led to many people closing down their project, that has made so many people to criticize poultry farming, especially these exotic birds and also even the local birds. Okay, now the number one challenge that you are likely to face if you're not careful is lack of enough capital. If you have not planned yourself well, along the way, you will really fail to feed these birds, especially these layers. Because these layers normally start laying at the age of 18 weeks, normally, but there are cases whereby people whose birds are already 24 weeks and they're telling me the birds are not laying eggs. Now, if you really do not plan yourself well, trust me, you will not be able to push those birds up to the 18th weeks of which they are supposed to start laying. And even when they start laying, you'll have to give them a period of at least 1 to 2 months for them to stabilize, like their eggs to start buying their feeds, and you, the owner of the farm, remaining with some money. So please, as you start this project, make sure that you plan yourself super well in a way that you have enough capital. Budget yourself. I've really given you the BOQ, how much you need for starting up 300 layer birds. Please, let us calculate from there. For those who want 500 birds or 1,000 birds, let us really calculate from there and see how much you need in total to start up this project, and have this money put in place. Okay, do not just think of maybe you have a side business and you think you'll be getting money from that side business and putting in this project. These birds, they need to feed. Whether you have the money or you do not have the money, you'll have to give them feeds. So you are likely to face that challenge of less capital if you do not plan very well. And then also another challenge that we have in this project is we also have scammers. Okay, we also have scammers in this project who lies to you that they supply you day-old chicks, they supply you good breeds when they are not authentic. Please, I do not want you to fall a victim of these scammers. Now, like currently, there's a TikTok page called Treasure Local Poultry. They're advertising their birds with my name, with my videos. Guys, please do not fall that victim. My TikTok page is called Alinga Sise, not Treasure Local Poultry, because I've seen the advertising that they give day-old local birds, and they are saying purely local birds, and they also give 1 month old purely local birds. Trust me, I do not know those people. Why, if they are really authentic, why don't they put their own videos there? Why are they putting Alinga Sise's video? And actually, they are even rubbing the name Alinga Sise. They are not mentioning the name Alinga Sise, but they are really making people believe this is Alinga Sise's TikTok page. And they are putting themselves, and they are advertising their day-old chicks using my videos. Guys, I haven't yet started selling my birds. I haven't yet started selling my pure local birds. If there is any selling, it might start in Christmas season or next year. So do not fall a victim of that. Many people have really fallen victims of such, because they will end up bringing the birds will end up not performing well, and at the end of the day, you will come back and blame me, since you have already seen my face there, you have seen my videos there. So there are also scammers in this project. Okay, they will lie to you and they will sell to you fake feeds, they will sell to you fake birds. At the end, you're going to make so many losses. And then also another challenge that we have in poultry farming is the market, especially for those who are starting. Okay, most people who have started this project have complained that they do not have markets for their eggs, markets for their broiler birds. Personally, when I started with the broilers, one of the biggest challenge that I had was the market, because I had just started the project. I did not do enough market research, and when birds became mature enough for selling, I didn't have people to buy my birds. Actually, the ones I got ended up giving me very little money that was not even equating to the amount of capital that I had invested in the project. And then when it came to layers, the first 300 birds that I brought were really laying well, and I remember that time I was getting around 8 trays of eggs. But I remember I reached a point whereby I had up to around 100 trays of eggs. I did not have the market. Okay, so when you're going to do this project, please do enough market research, talk to people. Okay, so that when your birds start laying eggs, at least you have ready market. Or you can even start up a store where you'll take your eggs there and you'll sell them from there. But if not, you will also fall that victim of sitting back without market, and your money, you will see your money there when you have no one to buy the eggs, because most of these shops already have suppliers, and some of them do not want to leave their former suppliers. You will have to convince them, or you have to put your prices relatively low, and also you'll have to go an extra mile, let's say using these herbal remedies, to make sure that your eggs are yellow enough, your eggshells are strong, your eggs are big. Those are the things that will attract customers. Okay, now another challenge that you're likely to face in this project is the pests and diseases. Guys, these birds have so many pests and diseases that disturb them. We have the mites, we have the lice, we have the fleas. Most of you are sending me messages asking for solutions, how you can eliminate the mites, the lice, the fleas from your farms. This is also another big challenge that we have in this project. Okay, and then coming to diseases, there are so many diseases that affect these birds. We have the Newcastle disease, we have the Gumboro disease, we have the fall typhoid disease, and some of these diseases, by the way, once it affects your flock, you can end up losing all the birds. So that is why I will say that with the vaccination of the layers, I'm still doing the vaccination. Maybe the next flock is when we shall really try to do that research of not vaccinating the birds. But currently I am still doing vaccination, and now I'm just doing the Newcastle vaccination, but all the other vaccinations I already did on my layers. For the local birds, honestly, I do not do the vaccination. That one, I'm really so stubborn about it. I do not do the vaccination, and my birds are really very, very okay. And then also another thing, you have to be consistent on these herbal remedies. That is, if you're not now going to do vaccination, you have to be consistent on the herbal remedies. That is the only way you're going to beat up these chicken diseases. Otherwise, there are so many others. You can even fail to, you can fail to start a name for a disease when the birds become sick. And then also biosecurity is very important if you want to manage these sicknesses. Okay, you must put there a very strong very strict measures of biosecurity, in a way that there should be no free entry and exit into your farm. There must be a foot bath at the entrance of the farm with a disinfectant inside, that if anyone is entering inside your farm, at least they should disinfect themselves. Otherwise, you will not manage, because once the birds get affected by these diseases, by the infectious coryza, by the chronic respiratory diseases, by the Newcastle diseases, by the fall typhoid, by the fall pox, honestly, sometimes if you're still new in the project, you will fail to manage, and you will end up losing all those birds. Now imagine you are just a beginner, you have saved this money for a long time, let's say for 2 years to start this project, and at the end of the day the birds get diseases and they end up dying all. It is really so heartbreaking. Personally, I would also feel the pain. Okay, I would also feel so bad, because Probably it is Alinga who has really motivated you to start the project, and at the end of the day, you have really made a big loss. So please, let us really be so careful with this, with biosecurity, with vaccinating of our birds, especially the exotic birds, and with the being so consistent with these herbal remedies. And then also another challenge that we have in poultry farming is the thieves. Thieves also disturb us a lot, especially with these layers, even with the local birds. I remember a friend of mine had layers 1,000 in numbers. So these birds were almost starting to lay eggs. They just woke up one morning and all the birds were stolen by thieves. They really do not know how the birds were stolen. Do you know the thieves can even mean to dig the wall and enter the farm and steal all your birds? Because these layers, when it is at night and it is dark, they will just be there quiet. Just like you saw last time, I woke up and my birds were eaten up by these rats, because I confirmed these were rats. They did not make any noise, so they are easily stolen by these thieves. So you have to put very strict measures of making sure that thieves will not even be able to enter your farm. If possible, put their dogs at least to protect these birds. Okay. And then also we have another challenge in poultry farming that really affects us a lot. It has affected me. Actually, currently I still have one bird that also was affected, and that is the rodents. The rodents includes the rats, includes the cats, includes the dogs, includes the snakes. Guys, if we are constructing our chicken houses, let us make sure there are no entry for these rodents. With the rats, sometimes it's a bit tricky to really control them, because like my chicken house, I really, to this time I was so contented and so convinced that the rats will not enter the farm. But check what it has done. Actually, 2 days ago, again I got another chicken that it had eaten the whole size, and it is not dead. And all these birds have been laying eggs. Now I'm really nursing the wounds, and the bird is laying. You get? So these rodents are really so bad. I remember in my previous flocks, I had a very stubborn German Shepherd. That one, someone stole it, by the way. I lost so many birds because of this German Shepherd, because the other poultry house was constructed in a way that had so many, openings, that I managed to close others, but I could close this one, they could access through another entry. So these dogs could enter my farm and kill many chicken in the chicken house. And then also I have a very stubborn cat. It is still there till date, 6 years now, but the cat is still alive. You try to poison it, you fail to poison this cat. That cat also killed so many birds of mine. I could wake up almost every day, 2 birds are dead. Now imagine having the layers like for 2 years, and every day you lose like 2 birds. So these rodents are really so dangerous in this project. And then also another challenge that is there in this project is the prices of feeds. Okay, the prices of feeds is also a very big challenge. That is why I would advise, if you have enough capital, try to store the feeds, especially the maize, during the seasons where the maize are still cheap. Because here in Uganda we have seasons where maize are cheap. I would advise during that season, go to these villages, store the maize, get a store and put your maize. Maybe for us who are doing this project in a small piece of land, like in an urban center, like the way I'm doing it in my home here, we do not have enough space maybe to store the maize. So in that case, you will really you will end up dying with the prices of feeds like that. But if you have enough space and enough capital, store your maize early enough. Maize bran is a bit tricky to store it, because for it takes too much. But the major thing is the maize, because this maize the prices keep on fluctuating. Okay, now like currently the prices of maize is very high, and that's why the feeds now is really high. The concentrate, you can go to the people who make the concentrate, like with the Hendrix and cow dice, you can go to the offices and you buy it relatively low, much as they don't give you at a very low price, but relatively low. So feeds are also very expensive in this project. But according to me, feeds are expensive, yes, but also you do not really fail to get something at the end of the day. As a farmer, as a business person, at least there is something that is left. That is why we should really work out to make sure that our birds reach at least 95% laying. That is when you really get back your capital, you'll get back the profits, you'll even bring more and more birds. So that is also another challenge we have, is the feeds. And then also another challenge that we have in this project is the workers. Guys, workers also disturb us a lot in this project. First of all, you can bring in a worker. Now let's say someone who is doing this project as a part-time job, okay? You have other jobs that you are doing or other businesses. So you wake up early, you go for the job or for the business, and you leave the workers in the farm. These workers are really so stubborn. You will tell them to do this, they do another thing. You tell them to do this, they do another thing. They even end up stealing our eggs. They even end up stealing our birds. You know, as a farmer, sometimes you will not get time to keep on stock taking, let's say counting the birds. So for you, you'll be there and yet your birds are being stolen one by one. You will now realize the day when you're laying off the birds that, hey, kumbe, my birds are few in numbers. And in that, actually that time, you will not be able to trace back what has happened. You will ask them, they will deny. And then also you tell them to give these birds feeds, they will not give feeds the way you want. You tell them to give the birds water, they will not give water the way you want. That is why I would still emphasize, as the owner of the project, please find time and always be present at the farm. If you have other businesses you do, or you're so committed, please, at least once or twice in a week, be there at the farm to see what is going on. There are some lucky people who have got workers who are really helping them to manage their projects, but it is very few. Such cases is very few, by the way. Okay, to get a trusted worker or a manager to manage your farm, it is really very rare. At least you're the owner of the farm. You must be. Remember, we are dealing. You must be there. Remember, we are dealing with things that are live. They have life. These birds have life, and anything like this, they will fall sick. Anything like this, they will die. I've got workers who have really broken birds. Now, like when I just started the project and I had so many number of birds, I had the other side was 300. I had in the middle here 1,200, and then I also had 1,000, of which they got Newcastle and others kept on dying. I had a worker, and this was a male worker, guys. This guy could break birds. You enter the farm, you see a bird is not walking properly. The leg is broken. The feet is broken. The chest is broken. I lost birds, over 50 birds. I could tell this guy, please, try to be gentle. With this bird, you have to do this. He doesn't listen. So those are some of the challenges we have in this project. That will make you really hate the project. That will make you regret joining the project. And that will make you even hate Sise, who is really encouraging you and motivating you to do this project. And then also with the local birds, sometimes it is also tricky to manage them. Now currently, remember, I have mixed all the breeds. I've mixed there the ducks, I've mixed the turkeys, and I've mixed the chicken in one place. Guys, it is becoming a bit complex for me because I have this one cock that keeps on mounting the duck, even the turkey. Now it has started breaking my young chicks because it even mounts the young birds. So actually this morning I lost one chick. Okay, it's not now a chick, but it is now a growing hen. So this cock keeps on mounting these young birds, and it is now starting to break my birds. So those are some of the challenges that you're going to face as you venture into this project. So as a beginner, I really want you to really budget yourself very well. Tune your mind to be ready for any type of challenge that will come your way. And with poultry farming, you have to know that you'll have to be consistent, you'll have to be persistent, you will have to be ready for anything that is coming your way. But the truth is, it is a very good venture. It is a very lucrative venture. You will just have to, to master the art of poultry farming. That is when you will enjoy this project. And I want you to join this project and someday start up a YouTube channel and motivate us and motivate so many other people out there to to do this project. So for today, that is all I had for you. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for always coming back. I still want to repeat that, please. My TikTok account is called Alinga Sise, not Treasure Local Poultry. So if you're going to Treasure Local Poultry to order for chicks and they're all chicks, please do not go there with my name. If you're scammed there, I do not know those people. Please, I really do not know them, because I'm wondering if they were genuine, they would use their own videos, not again advertise themselves using another person's videos. So for today, thank you so much for watching. But if you're still new, please consider subscribing to the YouTube channel. Click on the notification bell so that you never miss out any upload. Share this video, comment in the comment section down below, and I'll be so grateful. See you next time. I love you all. Bye bye.